It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold, one that causes them great despair. The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it, and yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean, there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are... When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace you.
What is it?
We're under attack.
What were those? And...
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the...
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So...
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with...
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something
What the heck? What was going on with that one?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without... But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar? That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. We should press onward.
Energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin
Don't waste your time.
Huh?
Khaenri'ah's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more... The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Khaenri'ah? Or...
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Khaenri'ah. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Is this where they're based? Or wait...
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide.
Black Serpent Knight! Huh? They're not coming after us. Are they just trying... Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Hold on. I think they...
Ah! They're coming! Quick! Get them! Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should...
So, what exactly is going on with these...
As I said, for these Hilichurls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to... More of them are closing in! It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to...
Halfdan?
Whoa! What? You...
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this...
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the Hilichurls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, They're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs, because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk, these identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, if you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these Hilichurls as the people crying for help, then suddenly, I can make sense of what I'm hearing.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years...
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a... Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh. Dane, do you have any...
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means...
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality that even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me. Slowly but surely, perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could...
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to...
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now? Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to...
He ran off, but he didn't...
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
True. So, looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of the...
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see.
Humble Hilichurl camp. Oh, these Hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail.
Hilichurls have no life left in them at all. The Hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with Hilichurls, but still... Hilichurls usually store food in crates, but these seem pretty much empty. Is it... even if they don't... There's even a bonfire here, like what Hilichurls build in the Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that Hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased Hilichurls? Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon...
It is the national flower of Khaenri'ah, the intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting, but if you were to pluck one and take it out of Khaenri'ah, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn... So the intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for...
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Ether!
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Huh. Well, people do say that twins have a It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be... And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct? No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation. After all, there can be no nation without a people. It is the height of foolishness. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human. If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving. Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your... It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps... I see. It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, right now, I have a more immediate agenda. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed. The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard.
Adventure time!
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the...
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Jane Smith, I see your incessant meddling continues. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here.
I am surprised that you dare to face me.
Our Highness's will must be done. This time, the curse that torments our people.
You are the only ones who There is nothing else left of those Hilichurls.
Say what you wish.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Running this Abyss Herald for ages!
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to
Alright, let's go!
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. Don't do it! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us!
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me. Take him out and deactivate the device.
Behold, the abyss has come. Hear
Right
the
now.
truth.
Right here.
Hold the line!
darkest dreamwork!
Of grace.
Let's light it up!
Emerge. Right here.
Abyssal light shine.
Ow!
Hear the truth.
A brash maneuver! My apologies!
The gift of grace. Abyssal light shine.
What a nuisance. Right now.
Huh?
Hear the
That's gonna hurt in the morning!
abyssal light shine.
So rude!
Grace be upon you. The power
Allow me.
of revelation.
Whirling snow!
Right here. Emerge.
Hear ye the words of joy.
Ow! Yeah!
Grace be
Let's
upon
light it
you.
up.
Peace and hope find you. The truth shall set
My
you
apologies.
free.
Unthinkable! Ha. Yeah!
What do we do now? The Abyss Lector's gone, but the device... And... Halfdan...
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals. They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations.
So, we have to go through these... So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after...
Let's go.
Huh?
Huh? Light?
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Khaenri'ah didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. So, still, if you intend to venture deeper in and...
You bet. We'll be super careful.
That device took a severe toll on me.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon, you've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh,
Vacation? The very notion. There are more important things that demand my attention. and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan. Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh! He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But at least we learned, as long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the Hilichurls. We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain? We'll figure.